So here we are. We are going to start with the first lick, which is in the minor scale of A, pentatonic minor scale, sorry. And it's going to be a simple lick, but we are going to make the notes that we are going to use to do this lick, and all the other licks we can get applying some techniques. So we start. It's going to be. Okay, which means 10th fret, second string, first string, 8th fret, first string, 10th fret, 11th fret in the first string, and 12th fret in the first string. And then we come back again. So we repeat it. It's so in the notes is if we count it as notes, it will be A, C, D, D sharp, E, and again D sharp, D, C, A. We are going to start with a very common lick, which it was from Stevie Vaughan. It's a common lick in blues. So this is basically using the notes I show you. This is very basic. This is very easy. You go from D, from the 10th fret to the with the bending to the 12th fret. Right. So the first thing you do to do this lick is go to the E, and then with the palm mute you catch the note. You don't leave the note sounding this. See, it's like a little mute, it's like a little silence between the bending to the E and the C note. So then after the bending we go back to C and go again to E. So we do it again, and we say first the bending, C, A. Then this lick, you can do it applying vibrato, for example, in the A. It will be very, very nice. Yes, if you finish with the vibrato, it will be very. It's a very nice thing to do with the lick when you are playing. No? If we want to add some intensity to this lick and start to, to have some tips, add again the C, the third, add it at the end of the lick. This means that you were ending with the A, but we are not going. We are going to end with the C this time. When we end with the C, we don't just let the C note sounding. We try to go with the bending to the C sharp, but we will not arrive so close of it. It will stay like in a 75% of the bending, if you know what I mean. And you will cut the sound. Another thing that you can do is to do it in reverse the first note. The bending from D to E, you can do it coming from E to D, which means the normal lick was, and now it will be, yes, we come back from it. It's more or less the same, but the beginning is quite different. It could work pretty well to other kind of the kind of music that is not just blues, like soul, jazz. Let's Let's repeat it again so you can understand it. You can come with the D. And when you come down from E to D, remember that do it progressive. Don't go like, which is gonna be also nice, but progressive, it gives more sense to the lick itself than do it very fast, no? Also, we can add again the C note that we were adding to the other lick. And cut the lick there. So, for example, another one which these notes can give us, it's a very, very common lick into the Rarible world. See, this part is very, very Rarible style. We will start with the progressive going down from E, using the blue note. If better if you do it without a stick, because with the stick it's more, it doesn't sound like okay, the lick, if you, or it has more attack, but the idea is to do it more soulish in the beginning. Then leave a little silence in between. Go to the A and repeat more or less. After the A, we go to the E, D again, but we don't go to E. We go to C, to D sharp again. So let's go again. Also, we can add again the C. Or we can do it let's check how until here we can apply it to some rhythm with the guitar, and let's see how we can use it. So here we go. See? We can slow down the coming back from the D. Again, we will try with the other one. See? We can slow down this one also. The C note again at the end, or with the others, with doing the bending and the vibrato at the same time. So let's try the Rarible style we were checking. One trick you can use to add to your solos to make them more rich in sounds and intensity, for example, it's repeating notes. See, you repeat the song, you get a lot of intensity in a very simple way. Let's go again. Intensity on the notes in the picking also. See? So, to make a little resume of everything, we have the first lick we saw. we have the second one, which is basically the same but coming back from the E. And then we have another one adding the chromatisms of the blue note, and then finish with this minor, very Gary Moore-ish style lick. And this lick, remember very well to stop and after the chromatics, remember to palm mute the A note to go again to the D, because it will add more intensity, more criticisms to the lick. And you can end it like this particular lick. It's very Albert King. You can use it a lot of times in a very blues song, especially soul songs. It always go over the third minor and the fourth. It is very useful. Let's see again with some chords in the back. So you also what other lick we can use with this this note, which it's not going to this bass because it's more bluesy. It's more like cutting the chords, the progression of the chords that you are playing, but it is very blues. It's very Albert King. It is basically the same we were doing in D from E. Go back to some kind of D sharp, A, and C again. And going up again just to 25, maybe almost to the C sharp, but not arriving exactly there. It's a very Albert King song that we can do with this this lick. Possibly I don't have the backtrack right to try it on the blues. If you do it very fast, it's kind of different. It's quite different, but it loses this Albert King feeling, you know, that it has like originally. Another little couple of notes that you can add. Well, in order to cut the very first lick, to do something different, could be just using the D and the C notes. See, the usage of the D note is, in this case, on the fourth, it's very slightly. This is another thing that you can do coming back from the D. Let's stop the bass for a sec. To come back, to do a coming back, we are only working in this part of the frets. It's see, you start with the D, with the E. You go back to the D, but using the D sharp, the blue note. Let's do it very slowly. See? E, D sharp, D sharp, D, C, and A. And remember always, you can repeat the note to add more strength to the note. Other lick that you can use, well, the basic in these licks is using more abusing the bendings instead of see, instead of going directly from C to E, we bend in between D and E. Again, we go to the D. It's just going in. It's just going from, but with the bending. It's the same that we did around, but with the bending. And you can end again with the third grade to get it to the fourth after the lick. It's other one. It's just using the D. See, we don't make the bending from C to D. Just the D. It was the same as the other one, but without the bending. Without the bending. So remember, practice at the beginning, the very first one, and then add your notes, the notes that you feel within the song, the song the note that you want to really add. Trying different techniques. Bendings, legatos. So in order to make the same lick, but I started to do it different, to don't do it always on the same at the same way. So like a little bit like this. One way. I'm repeating the note to add some intensity. My bad. See the intensity, how it... See how it changed with the intensity? See how it changed the intensity when you can turn down the volume? Then you end in the E. Again, the note. Again. Something that you can try, but it's not in the notes I told you. Just go down back to the 7. See, it's very fast. Just well, the tonic and the third one.